Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Arizona's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarter...
And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback could bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He stopped him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a trip. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Arizona. This quarterback on fire today. And the extra point was up and good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they've got... comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And here's the return from inside the 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They can't.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Lets it go as he's being hit. But this one is broken up, calls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Using his legs here. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's in good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch it. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Arizona 28, Georgia 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Heading left after the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Tuck Strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The distance will be from 36 yards away. He knocks this one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Minno's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some...
And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. What about at 46? Good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down. We're going to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick round. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown continues. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
42, Georgia, 17.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down right at the 20.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
And he'll drop back here on third down. looking to set up a screen pass here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. The linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the ball is picked off. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona, and the route is on. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And
a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Look at him run through those tacklers. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Finds room at the 30. breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Arizona now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
And a 1st down.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Refusing to be brought down. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down and goal.
29 Philly. On go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Arizona 56, Georgia 31.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. That's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. And now the handoff. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.